All right, so today's video, well, since I haven't posted in probably a few months, this video is going to be something different. It's going to be sort of a rant and sort of not. Bear with me here. Anyway, for those of you who are new to the channel and those who don't know what Rwby is, Rwby was a web series created by the famous animator slash, honestly, the best choreographer in animation, Monty Oum, who unfortunately passed away due to medical reasons. Now, Rwby has gone on for, I think, about this year should mark, I think, maybe 10 to 12 years by now. And with the recent Warner Brothers discovery getting rid of animated content, which, yeah, you can find a lot of videos covering Warner Brothers just getting rid of their cartoons. Rwby was one of those IP. I think since 2023 to 2024, it was up in the air whether or not Rwby was going to be back into the fray for its 9th volume, as you see right here, as I'm using as the first image of this video. The 9th volume slash season 9 did release on Crunchyroll, but it did not release on Rooster Teeth until maybe like a month or two later. This upset fans, but fans were still happy that this 9th season did come out. Unfortunately, the 9th season was actually the only piece of media fans would get due to animation constraints and, well, budget restraints and that one Justice League crossover they did with Rwby. Needless to say, this volume was divided, but a lot of people like what they did with Rwby's character. And if you haven't seen the recent video, if you're not a Rwby fan or you are curious about getting into the series, the recent Rwby channel made a new video stating that they made new Blu-rays for the series. And as you can tell, the series has a lot of Blu-rays. Ice Queendom, which was like a Japanese animation original. Volume 7, I own that one. Volume 1, another Volume 1, and another Volume 1. Let's see, it's on Crunchyroll, and I do have the Crunchyroll page pulled up. All right. Here is the newest Blu-ray for Rwby. It is Volume 1. Now, you may be asking yourself, Finn, what's the issue? Like, they made a brand new Blu-ray. Well, making a Blu-ray isn't a problem. The problem is the price. Now, I'm not criticizing Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll didn't make the price. But my question to the creator, well, the current showrunners and Viz Media is that why are you re-releasing a Blu-ray of a series that already had a Blu-ray that you can buy off of eBay, which you can see it on my computer right here. You can buy off a Blu-ray for maybe like off of eBay for maybe a few dollars more, but that's because that's probably a different type of Blu-ray. Yeah, starting to slowly stop collecting Blu-rays. But anyway, regardless, I know that they need money for the 10th season to be animated and to be broadcast and everything, but this is lazy. Oh, my bad. This is lazy because this is literally the art from the show. Literally, this is the art from like probably a still frame of the show that they took and they just pasted it on there. I'm not saying it's a bad way. I know they're trying to save money, but come on, guys. And yeah, it's literally the same as the previous one. I do have a compendium version of the Blu-ray, which has the first 5 seasons on there, but why are you making a Blu-ray of a series that was once free on YouTube? I didn't watch Rwby when it first came out. I know it was on YouTube, but I never watched it until like I was an adult. But my question to them is, why are you making a Blu-ray of a series that already has a Blu-ray? Why don't you make, I don't know, let's say a video game or invest into a game or maybe make some cheaper merch because Rwby merch is expensive. All right, as you can tell from the prices, I'm not paying $63 for some pajama pants. I'm not doing that. Not doing that for a snapback. Oh. Not doing that for $30 for a poster. Oh my God. $24 for a glass cup? Are you crazy? Okay, now they're just being ridiculous. $75 for a hoodie. yeah, they're obviously trying to get enough money so that they can get the show greenlit. But I mean, another type of merchandise they could do is the Rwby manga, like the Rwby mangas, the anthology mangas. They could do that. I think those are pretty good. I own one of the anthology volumes. I think it's the one that came out where the art looks just like the concept art right here. I forget what the volume's called. I forget what the manga series is called. I know it's called Rwby, but it's not called just Rwby. I think it's called Rwby Tales from Beacon. And there's the other manga that I know about the art, but I don't know the name of the series other than Rwby and the art style. Basically looked interesting, but I never got into it because I never got around to it. But yeah, they're obviously trying to make money so they can get the 10th season out, but um what they don't understand is if the price tag is, I mean, this is a reasonable price for a Blu-ray, but I mean, Blu-rays are expensive in general, but if I'm paying $26 for something that I could get the old version of it. It's the same show, just different brand. It doesn't say Booster Teeth anymore. It just says Viz, and I'm kind of wondering, are they gonna take out the Rooster Teeth like logo that pops up on every DVD? Like once you play the DVD, the Rooster Teeth company name is gonna be taken off. Like, is that gonna be a thing? Because if that's a thing, then you just can't rebrand a product like that. Like, you didn't, this isn't a remake. You're literally putting the same content on the same type of media, just with poor taste and cover art. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's about it for this video. I'm just gonna leave it right here. Have a good night, everyone.